Hello and welcome everyone. Before we jump into a review proper, I wanted to give you just a little bit of a background why I'm doing this in the first place. So as you can see on the screen, this is my Epic Armageddon Super Stompa mob, or Stompa mob, with a custom built Super Stompa, the Gut Ripper. And these happy little fellas are the original, I think, 2nd edition Stompas, plastic Stompas, multi-part kit, as in 2-part kit. They're old. They do their job. They have a very old paint job, so not the best, and they are pretty small, as models from the 2nd edition tend to be. What I wanted to do is actually refresh the companions of the Gut Ripper. AKA refresh these guys, AKA replace them. I don't really like stripping paint from miniatures and repainting them, because when you strip a miniature and paint it again, the amount of painted miniatures doesn't really change for you, and you did have to put in the work. And since I have a 3D printer, I decided to look through what I have available, and remembered that some time ago I backed my mini factory. It's not a Kickstarter, I don't know what it is, my mini factory something, called Raiders of Cendre. Cendre? I think it's pronounced in French, so not really sure. And it's basically orcs, and they have a lovely Stompa. They call it the Rust Knight. It's a multi-part kit. Here's one example of how you could put it together. It's a really nice kit, a lot of details. And it has one body, one pair of legs, 3 pairs of belly things, 5 arms with guns or choppers, and 3 heads. Oh, and also 3 different boilers. So that makes a lot of combinations. If you mirror, because these are STLs, if you mirror the files, then that gives you even more combinations. Similar, but different enough for this scale. So this one is scaled at 100%. And the issue is that while it is definitely bigger than the 2nd edition, I think it's actually 8mm scale rather than 6mm scaled, because it looks like it's 2 times this. And the issue that I had with it, let's put these guys aside, is that it's basically the same size as my custom Super Stomp, which is kind of a bummer, because this thing is supposed to be a war engine with a damage capacity of 2 or 3, I think 3, while this thing is supposed to be a one-hit kill. So having it the same size is actually a bit of an issue. This one is maybe just a tad bit bigger because of its huge belly. That's the construction I wanted to take. So you can definitely use these if you don't have any other things that will stand out. I wanted to make them smaller, so the first thing I did was to print them at around 70%, I think it's 60 or 70. And they actually came out the same size as this one. So I'll probably use these as some kind of depth thread and print out something closer to 80%. So it's gonna be a bit smaller than this one, but way smaller than this one originally. Okay, so this is going to be a review, not the best of reviews, but a review. So I'm gonna show you the other parts that are available. This, let's go one more time for this one. This is a belly gun, the only one that is available. There's a Gatling arm. There's a Gatling arm and a, I don't know, what's this, a stubber arm maybe, something? And the spiked hornet version of the head, and a boiler. So that's number 1. There's only one body. So all the other parts and arms make up the different units. I wanted to do a little bit of a variety on the legs. So I actually glued, not this one leg turned around. I thought at the time that it's going to be orcish and interesting. It does give a little bit of a dynamic, but I'm not really sure. I'll follow up with this in the future. So this one has the legs that I already mentioned, a fully built belly plate. This one? No, I don't think it's upside down. You could easily do it upside down. It will fit pretty nicely without too much of a gap. This is the mortar gun. Very nice, very detailed. This is the chainsaw arm, and this is a gun head with a. It looks like industrial equipment cockpit. I actually like the look. Orcified industrial equipment cockpit and a gun. Gaze of Mork, probably. If you're Epic Armageddon familiar, then this could be the Gaze of Mork. And of course, a second boiler version. And the last one, you already saw the chainsaw gun. I think you already saw the stubber arm. So maybe I'm actually missing one, or there is one less. I'll let you know in the comment. The plow belly option, kind of like this one, kind of interesting. Also thinking about what to do with the second leg, and the standard head, I would say, just your regular 2 eyes, a big bright light, and a hatch to go in. I decided to add a little bit of variety and stick the spoiler upside down just to see if it fits. It does. It's quite nice. If you like it, then you might do it. I just wanted to test it out. One important thing which I didn't mention with the smaller guys, I just took the supported files and shrank them in Jitterbox, and they just printed perfectly. So these are also all multi-part. They are pre-supported with the original supports in the, like I mentioned, 60 or 70%, and it works perfectly. Works like a charm. So you can easily do that and have a lot of models from that particular pledge. That's everything. If you have custom made units, then you're gonna have issues like that. If you want to do more issues, those aren't issues, those are happy little challenges. Cool. Let me know in the comments if you like this. If you did, then I might do a bit more with this pledge or any other. Thanks, have a good one. Bye.